Take a look now at who is saying what. Now, the National Testing Agency says dress code ensures sanctity of the exam. But R. Bindu, who is the Kerala Education Minister, says this is a naked assault on the dignity of students. And I completely agree with her. It's a naked assault on the dignity of students. Our dress code is gender sensitive, says the National Testing Agency. The Kerala government, through its minister, says morale and composure of students has been affected thanks to what has been done in this particular case. Now you've got the National Testing Agency saying no such incidents took place during the exam. But the Kerala government says it's shameful and shocking. This turn of events is shameful and shocking. Police complaint made with wrong intent, says the National Testing Agency, which is under fire because that's the organization conducting this exam. The Kerala government says the National Testing Agency must take effective measures, basically saying the NTA can't shed blame, it can't deflect blame for this entire situation. Now I want to show you what metal detector rules are. Remember, we all go through metal detectors so many times in our lives in so many different places, exam halls, airports, cinema halls, etc. But, you know, metal detectors have never meant us taking off our innerwear. Nobody's asked to take off their innerwear. Why should it happen in an exam hall? Take a look at these very simple rules. The Kollam NEET exam hall, the rule is no metallic object allowed. UPSC exam hall, no metallic, let's go back to the first plate, no metallic object is allowed. Airports also, metallic objects are not permitted. Now, take a look at what has happened in the Kollam exam hall. This was identified as a banned object. What we're talking about is hooks on the innerwear of some of these girls was identified as a banned object. If the same person had gone into a UPSC exam hall, that hook would not have been counted as a banned object, and it would not have been counted as a banned object in an airport either. Therefore, take a look at what the personnel on the ground have actually done. In the case of the Kollam NEET exam hall, it is very clear that they've used excessive and non-stipulated action. Nowhere in the NTA rules does it say, please tell the girls to take off their innerwear, only then they will be allowed. So who has decided to take this ridiculous, excessive action? The invigilators and the security personnel at the Kollam exam hall. It remains to be seen whether the NTA is responsible or the Kerala government, but it is the NTA that holds this exam. In a UPSC exam hall, there would have been no hindrance to the student. They would have been allowed in because anyone with a brain will know that any metallic object in somebody's innerwear is not something to be, to set off an alarm bell in security. There would be no hindrance to passengers as far as airport entry is concerned. Take, for example, what the action was taken. Those girls were asked to remove their innerwear. That was the action taken after metal hooks were detected in their innerwear. In a UPSC exam hall or at the airport, there would possibly have been some frisking. In the airport, there would have been the wand and hand frisking to verify what the metal object is, if in case those hooks had set off some kind of alarm in that metal system. In normal course, that does not happen. So it's a ridiculous situation where a few overzealous, perhaps over-eager personnel with absolutely no mind on how to apply rules, what rules to, interpret in a certain way, what care to take about the minds of students, the health of students, the emotions of students before they take an exam. They have truly shamed the education system and bogged down the Kerala government and the NTA in a needless controversy.